Hi, my name is Lokesh and I would like to welcome you all. So in first classroom of engineering, understanding all about engineering domain, we have gone through with the electrical and electronics engineering. Then we have gone through with the mechanical and automobile engineering, civil engineering. Then we have gone through with the environmental engineering, then aerospace engineering, then CSIT and the software engineering. Then we have gone through the mining engineering. Then we have gone through the power engineering. Then we have gone through the chemical and petroleum engineering. Then we have gone through the biomedical and biotech engineering. Then we have gone through the sound engineering. Then we have understand all about marine engineering. And in today's session, that is the 13th session, where we are trying to understand all about engineering domain. This session is about robotic engineering. Robotics is a branch of engineering which deals with making of robots. Robots are programmed machines which are able to carry out tasks automatically, or you can say autonomous, automatically or autonomously, or semi-autonomously for the better working of the company. It involves designing, building, programming of physical robots to troubleshoot the problem in various domains of the operation and the manufacturing. Troubleshoot the problems in various domains of operation and manufacturing. This is very useful in the field of including transportation, manufacturing, production, medical, army, etc. It is the interdisciplinary branch of mechanical and electrical engineering. So this is the robotics is the combination, or you can say there are some other branch. The name of this branch is like mechatronics also, which is inclusive branch of mechanical and the electrical engineering. So now we'll be going through with the career scope in robotics. So what are the career scope in robotics are space research. Robotics engineer can work in space research organization like ISRO, NASA, etc., which make use of robotics technology and artificial intelligence. Medical robots, in the field of medical, robots are majority used in the surgery and rehabilitation sector of medicine. They also specialize in human treatment through therapeutic and robotic devices. Private organization, robotic engineering build, design, test robotic system and software for private companies for the automation, or you can say automation of the activities of the company. Entertainment, robotics specialists are sought after in the gaming industry, making videos of games enthralling the audience with the artificial intelligence and embedded with the robotics. Artificial intelligence embedded with the robotics. Investigation, robots are widely used in investigation agencies and police department. They use artificial intelligence and robots to detect hazardous materials like bombs and even diffuse them. Banking, robots are also used in banking sector for managing operations, stocks and etc. So now I'll repeat once again about the career scope in robotics. First is space research, second is medical, third is private organization, fourth is entertainment, then fifth is investigation, sixth is banking. These are all the career scope of robotics engineering. Some of the important points once you get into the for undergraduate program, or if you want a degree in robotic engineering, some of the point you keep in mind is robotic engineering is rarely taught and sought in India. Be it IITs or NITs, mechatronics is the most related and sought field for the people interested in robotics. So in robotics, there is nothing like a robotics engineering in India as of now. So they are having a branch with name of mechatronics, which they teach, and some portion of the mechatronics as a branch covers the robotics. You can also work in the field of robotics with the associate degrees in robot technology or similar field and work as an assistant in robotic engineering. Most colleges have eligibility criteria minimum 50% in your class 12, or some of the colleges expect you to have a 60% in a 12th standard. Most colleges require JEE score, joint examination score, minimum eligibility for undergraduate degrees. Okay. We'll go through with some of the leading institution provides degree in robotics engineering. These are Institution of Indian Institute of Technology, multiple location, Birla Institute of Technologies, Vellore Institute of Technology, National Institute of Technology, multiple location, Indian Institute of Technology Information and Indian Institute of Information Technology, Allahabad, Indian International Institute of Information Technology, Hyderabad, SRM University, Chennai, Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technology, Hyderabad, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun, Manipal Institute of Technology, Manipal, Hindustan University, Chennai, Bharat University of Higher Education and Research, that is in Chennai. We'll go through with some of the leading institutions in world which provides you the degree in robotics engineering. This is Carnegie Mellon University, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then we have a University of Pennsylvania. Then we have a University College of London. Then we have a University of Colorado, Boulder, that is in United States. Then you have University of Toronto, that is in Canada. So now here are some of the important entrance exam for getting into the robotic engineering degree. These are like JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. So JEE Mains is in month of April and JEE Advanced in month of May and June. Birla Institute of Technology and Science admission May. Vellore Institute of Technology and Engineering entrance exam in the month of April. SRM University engineering exam, that is April. So these are some of the few engineering entrance examination for getting into degree of robotic engineering. So now if you want to get into deep into the robotic engineering, you have to go through with the entrance examination for your post-graduation program, that is called GATE, Graduate Aptitude Test, which takes place in month of. So now we'll go through with some of the basic work description of robotic engineer. So they perform engineering activities in planning and designing tools, engines to create, program machines and robots. Develop, coordinate or monitor all aspects of production or operation of product design. They do extensive research in various mechanical and robotic technology to update their robot with upcoming technologies. They modify computer control motion of robots and automated machines. Develop, test, evaluate robot design. They install, robotic engineer install and test robot for defects after assembly. So these are some of the basic work description for robotic engineering. We will be understanding something about advantages and disadvantages of making career in robotics. So first is job security. Since the career has less entrants, the demand of the robotic professional is high. Innovation has no stop in the technology journey, making the job scope highly rewarding and satisfying. First is job security. Second is prestige. They generally innovate and improve the existing process, working on various models with like-minded educated people, creating name in the world of technology. This makes the profession highly demanded and unique, where the work is attached with the prestige. Diverse. The application of this industry is spread across various areas, being production, manufacturing, power maintenance, mining, nuclear power, medical, automobile industry, and many more. This gives the added benefit to switch field and accelerate growth. So making a career in robotics is have a versatile prospect. First is job security, then prestige, and the diversified field where you are working as a robotic engineer. Then what are the disadvantages are geographical restraint. Robot job are specific and professional scope would not be in abundance in small cities. Long working hours, high stress and patience. The job is very demanding. It requires physical, mental and emotional involvement and drains high energy. Continuous education. A master degree is required for better job scope in this field. Also, continuing upgradation of your knowledge and skill for the job require you to look for short-term or long-term certification to gain exposure. So these are some of the disadvantages. I repeat once again: geographical restraint, long working hours, lot of stress and patience. Continue education is must in this field because this is something which is keep innovative as a field. So today we have understood and we have learned something about robotic engineering. All about robotic engineering as a description of robotic engineering. You can say we have understood something about the work scope, varieties of the work scope in robotic engineering, then some of the important point, and then what is happening in India as far as the robotics engineering is concerned. So there is a substitute of branch which is called mechatronics available in India for a robotic engineering. Very few institutions provide you the robotic engineering as a degree. Then all about your list of prestigious colleges of which provide robotic engineering in India and outside India. Then all entrance examination. Then we have understood something about the work description as a robotic engineer, and then advantage and disadvantage of making a career in robotics. I am quite sure that you have understood a lot about engineering as a field, and there are a lot of career available in engineering. And once again, we would like to thank you so much for your time and patience. So here in this class, we are going to conclude about our overall engineering career education, where we have taught you about more than 13 field of engineering, and each and every field have given you the detailed analysis of the particular understanding on that particular field. So I'll repeat once again which all field we have covered in this whole career education classes of particular career in engineering. So the first class is all about electrical and electronics engineering. The second class is all about mechanical and automobile engineering. The third class is all about civil engineering. The fourth class is all about environmental engineering. The fifth class is all about aerospace engineering. The sixth class is all about CS, computer science, IT, and software engineering. The seventh class is all about mining engineering. The eighth class is all about power engineering. The ninth class is all about biomedical engineering. The 10th class, or you can say 10th class is all about sound engineering. The 12th class is all about marine engineering, and finally we have completed our classes for robotic engineering. So we have gone through with the 13 various field of engineering, where we have teach you and we have taught you all about engineering and the different aspect of engineering. So once again, thank you so much for your time and patience, and we hope you learn a lot from these classes on engineering as a field of making up your career. And stay tuned with us. We are going to, in our next classes, we are going to come up with a lot of other classes on the various field of interest and interest where you can make up your career.